for Carrasco, is normally such a stand-up guy, to use that as an excuse. Altuve drives the first pitch out to left. Ender Inciarte, owner of 3 Gold Gloves, goes back and makes it look like an very often.
It's almost like he was trying to establish that. That's how he's going to go after him.
Jeremy Pena takes the fastball for a strike. Impressed with his defense as well. There are the numbers on Walker, brought to you by Toyota. Sorry.
More importantly, those numbers all improving. The last
4-start winning streak in his career, and he's trying to match that today. Swing and a miss by Pena, and it's 1-2.
Play shortstop last night. I think his footwork is impeccable.
Good slider by Walker to strike out Pena, and that's the side. Absolutely no luck getting out. And a first pitch curveball from Taijuan, and he didn't get the call there. He had ever done that. And fastball paints the inside edge. Perfect pitch by Walker.
Field. Impressive.
Walker misses with the back foot slider. He's thrown a couple of pitches. 3 overall, 56 runs driven in. And that went in on his fists. A little pop up. And Guillorme right to the bag to make the grab. And that
pitch that he very rarely uses, but McNeil's at bat was so good.
Alex Bregman pops up the first pitch from Taijuan Walker. And Guillorme grabs it, 1 out.
It was
odd. That's kind of remarkable, isn't it?
Well, we see that with DeGrom when he's at his best and on the field, right? Get out and throw a perfect one. That's why he's going to be making a speech at some point.
To another Kyle Tucker. He's had 2 hits against the Mets this year and driven in 6 runs. He had a 3-run double in Houston and a 3-run homer last night.
Hitters keep that pretty rock solid. Got that lanky body.
Swinging 3-0, and he bounces 1 foul.
Beauclair, Gare, a little bit? Or am I wrong? Tall and lanky.
Toward the middle of the diamond. That's where Guillorme is playing. He's all over the place early in this game.
16th start at first base. And Inciarte, a surprise start right there out in left field. Came in last night's game.
Yuli Gurriel hit a 2-run homer last night. And he lines one over the head of Guillorme. Finally hit one someplace Guillorme couldn't get to it. Gurriel's going to try for 2. Inciarte's got a great arm, but the throw is offline. And Gurriel arrives safely. Gurriel all of a sudden has come alive over the last week. Aledmys Diaz getting a start at second base, fouls. And Diaz fouls one into the ground. Diaz was in 2016. That rarely happens. He's never been able to duplicate that kind of success, though. And Walker just missed with a splitter, and it's 2-2. Throws the slider. It's bounced to Guillorme. The quick throw to first in time to get Diaz, and that retires the second.
Korean barbecue.
Korean barbecue. Unbelievable. Jason Castro takes a strike. I mean, look, can just gorge on those.
That's right.
Castro lines one into right field for a base hit. So Jason Castro came into the day hitting .095. Dumps a base hit in front of Mark's ERA with Castro catching him, and that's why he's in there today. Here's Jake Myers. He grounds one down to third. That's a fair ball over the bag. Throw to second for 1. The relay to first not in time against Myers' speed.
Yeah.
Just 2 home runs in 34 games. And Walker comes inside, ball 1. Choosing between one or the other. There's the slider, and it's fouled off. 1-1. Taijuan's won his last 3 starts, most recently against. Picked off John Birdie in his last start against the Marlins. A little flare on the right side. Let it drop. That's a good play by Dom. Oh, first. Oh, he went the wrong way. And he pounds his. Everybody was in position, and Dom just it just blanked for a second. No harm done, though, as screens in front of us, and we still watch the game. Yordan Alvarez takes first pitch curveball down from Taijuan Walker. Walker got it in on him, and Alvarez popped up his first time. And that slider just missed, and it's 2-0. And Chris Siegel, the home plate, HRIS.
Not Suburgny.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 2-1.
Looking at.
And Alvarez fouls off the slider, and it's 2-2.
He doesn't have to. That's how big and strong he is.
Alvarez gets straightened up 3-2. Quite a contrast watching.
Position does Walker.
3-2 to Alvarez, and he lines one down the left field side. I'm going to go foul.
In Houston, he is something.
And the curveball on 3-2, and he missed with it, and Alvarez is on with a walk. Here's Alex Bregman, and he takes the splitter that misses, ball one. A little looper over short, that's going to fall in for a base hit. And the Astros have the first two men out of the fourth, and Bregman's now 8 for 13 against the Mets.
Well, as you mentioned, he was not hitting
in the major leagues. This one at his feet, unswingable, and it's ball one.
Very interesting.
Goes after the splitter and misses one.
I just noticed too, he's got a good top hand on his swing. He brings that top
all the way down in the knob of that bat. There's a good split by Walker, and it's 2-2. So down in Tampa. 2-2 coming, and he struck him out. Steady diet of splitters from Walker to Tucker.
He changed the pace, fooled him.
Gurriel, and he takes a fastball for a strike. And that time Walker got the borderline call. Gurriel doubled down the left. 140 with runners in scoring position this year. And he grounds one to third, a chance for two. Guillorme to McNeil and on to first, and in time, double play, side retired. Child's video entry to enter to win the 2022 SNY Kidcaster contest. Les first time up. We mentioned Diaz's rookie year with the Cardinals 2016. Corey Seager, who we will see this weekend. Now as a Texas Ranger. Deep behind the bag, another chance for Guillorme. 2 hops to first, and he got him. Oh.
Or Dick Stewart.
8 chances already for Guillorme. There's a fly ball to left off the bat of Cap. His first time up. And he takes a slider at the back foot.
Well, we don't know what's execution first and foremost. And I will say from.
He had a really good start against Miami his last time. Still waiting for the 2 big guns to come back. You got McGill on the shelf. Peterson's been a god.
Here started in Pittsburgh.
And a good splitter to strike out Castro. That's his 3rd strike.
Flat out 180 to 200 inning season.
Well, last year seasons.
You know, people always concentrate on hitting the wall physically.
And that is what's going on around you, right? Last year in the first half, all the attention was on DeGrom and had a tough second half, and maybe that has helped him this time around. Ground ball toward the middle. Lindor flags it down, spins around, and throws him out.
Girls ice cream, they were so happy.
Have you ever met a kid who was not happy to have ice cream?
I don't like ice cream as well.
Well, I mean, I can expand that for you. Have you ever met a human being?
Yeah.
One of those, yeah. Jose Altuve 0 for 2 today, and he takes one on the corner for a strike, 2-1. Just 3 hits, walked 1, struck out 3. And Altuve wouldn't bite on the slider, and now it's 3-1. Likes to swing the bat.
Yep.
And he swings and grounds it to Guillorme, his 9th chance of the day. The record, by the way, for the shades of Lorenzo Cain. Bunt dropped down by Pena, but Walker's right on it. And he starts him off with a cutter. Let's have the full shift on against Alvarez. And he flies one out to center, playable for Nimmo over in left center, and that retires the side. Walker gets up. Alex Bregman has one of the 3 hits for Houston today. A soft 3 on the left side against Bregman. And he takes a slider off the plate, and it's 2-1. And Bregman Bregman hooks one foul. Just over the netting. 2-2. 8th inning this season. This might be the day. And Bregman fouls one off. Bregman spits on the slider, and it's 3-2. 3-2 coming. And he bounces one down to third. Another chance for Guillorme, who's had a busy day. That's his 10th chance.
And say it. Don't know what position he plays.
That's hooked foul by Tucker. Let's have the full shift on against him. And Tucker grounds one foul. So 10 chances for. 0-2 to Tucker. And he takes a splitter downstairs. 1-2. Has quite a year every year.
That's true.
And Tucker takes the slider. Just missed. Chris Siegel wasn't biting. And Tucker takes the splitter down, and it's 3-2. So back to Tucker. And he walked. Second walk given up by Taijuan. Category. And Walker misses with a first pitch sinker. Ball 1.
So funny. Remember the last at bat he.
Same boat last night.
Gurriel flies one out to left, and in comes Inciarte to put it away for the second out.
Jeez.
Just call him Gourmet again. That's hooked into left field. A base hit for Diaz. Chased toward the line by Inciarte. Tucker to third. The throw will go to second. And the Astros have runners at the corners with 2 down. 2 down. And first pitch breaking ball sails high. And Walker now struggling. Missed with a slider, missed with a splitter, and now it's 2-0 to Castro.
Walker catches breath here.
2-0 to Castro. He hits it off the fists in the shift. Run down by McNeil. Side retired. Beautifully done by Walker. Nice play by McNeil. And the Mets keep the Astros off the board. Stretch time. Still no Keith Hernandez, presented by your Tri-State Cadillac dealers tonight at 6:30. Right here on SNY. Taijuan Walker with Edwin Diaz ready in the bullpen if needed in the 8th. And Myers foul tips the fastball, and it's 0-2. Walker's only struck out 3 today. And this is with a slider to Myers. 1-2.
We don't. They both have good pitch counts.
That's their best scoring chance in the first inning after Taijuan's last batter, or will he get Altuve for a 4th time? Might depend what happens here with Myers. Do you know that as a Met, Taijuan has never faced a batter 4 times in a game? In fact, the last time he faced a batter 4 times in one game, 2017, 5 years ago.
I believe it.
He was hurt for several of those seasons, but it just gives you an idea how rare this is for him to get. 6th pitch to Myers, and he fouled back the high fastball. 1-2 from Walker, and the slider just off the plate. 2-2. Chris Siegel having none of that. Pitch number 8 to Myers, and he hits it on the ground. Guillorme flags it down. Chance number 11.